You'll see that I've switched over to my animation workspace. I also have a project directory here because in this case I do want to animate on a reference image. So in my side orthographic view, I will go to the View menu, Image Plane, Import Image, and you'll see that I have a number of reference images available. These are all things that I downloaded from the internet so that I didn't have to come up with the entire animation on my own. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do running or jumping. I think we're going to do a simple jump, and I will use this image. I will upload this to Canvas, so if you want to animate on the same image that I am using, that's just fine. If you would prefer to go out and find a different one, there are plenty out there. This one, I think the drawing is very clear. When I open it, you'll see that it is also rather small, so the first thing I have to do is scale it up. I'll move it so that the image plane's feet are in about the same place as my character's feet, and I think I've made it a little too big. I want the hips to be just about the same height as my character's hips, maybe even a little smaller. Good. I like my animation references to have a really low alpha gain. I'm going to turn this all the way down to a 0.2, so it's very faint. I just want it to be an indication or a help. As with all my reference images, I'm going to take a moment to name it. I'm going to call this one Image Plane Jump, and I will add it to a layer. Let's call this my image plane layer. I'm going to set the layer to reference. There will be times, however, when I need to move this image plane. When I need to, I will select it in the outliner, and that will let me move it around freely. I'll do that right now because I want the initial neutral position of the jump to line up with my character, so I will put it right there. You'll note that my character is facing the wrong way for the reference image. I could rotate the reference image, but in this case I think I'm going to rotate the character. So I will just pull that around a nice even 180 degrees. The jump in my reference image does move forwards. If I take a look at it here, just as a preview, the initial position is neutral. The second position is an anticipation position. The feet don't move. Only the hips move. The third position is where the jump leaves the ground. Again, the feet don't move, the hips do. In mid-air, the entire character will move forward. When we make contact again, the character will move forward. At that point, the recovery and the repositioning to neutral, the character's feet do not move. At that point, I will be moving the image plane again. So let me reset this, get this lined up, and now I am all ready to animate. So in the next video, I will begin blocking out my animation.